First of all, I'm going to give a big up to Long Island Audits, right? Long Island Audits, because this guy here, you know, he really puts his neck out there for your constitutional rights, the rights that these people want to act like you don't have. So I'm making this video to show how the people that work for you in these public facilities don't know the law. They don't know their job, how they actually think that they have some kind of authority over you. That's why I'm making this video, to show you that the insanity that's going on, and you're being forced to abide by rules that they make up because they think their feelings over Trump the Constitution. They think their feelings over Trump the law.
If you don't bother the...
Oh, I'm not bothering anyone.
Okay, just...
Sure. Yeah, I'm not bothering anyone.
Okay, you have a good day, sir.
Make sure you tell everybody not to bother me too, okay?
Why are you video?
Excuse me, ma'am?
Why are you video?
Who are you?
I'm the supervisor here.
Supervisor, and your name?
Why?
I just like to know who I'm speaking to. The same
Yeah,
way that
what's
you're...
the video in here?
The same way that you're speaking to me, then asking me what I'm doing, I'm asking you who you are.
Well, I don't want you videoing.
Okay, so
Did you hear her? She doesn't want, don't care that you have a right, don't care that you pay her salary. She's going to straight walk up and tell you what to do, like she has authority over you. And the reason why she has authority, she thinks she has authority over you, is because she could call 911. See, that's their go-to. Their go-to, if you don't obey my feelings, I'm going to call 911 and make you obey my feelings. Because I work for the city. I work for the government. So I'm over you. I'm going to call a gun. And if you don't like it, they're going to use their gun. That's the mentality of all these public officials. All of these public employees, that's their mentality. I work for the government. Do what I say. You have no rights. I'm over you. I don't care that you pay me. I'm over you because I work for the government. That's their mentality. It's them against the people that pay them. The government against the people. Do you hear her? She doesn't want. It's what she wants. Forget your rights. Your rights mean nothing. The Constitution means nothing. My feelings are everything.
made that clear. You don't want me recording. Okay. Hey, how are you?
Hey, you guys can't be recording anybody in here, talking to people, asking them what they do here.
I'm not talking. I don't want to talk to people. Keep talking to me. Maybe you should talk to them about
Okay.
talking to me.
But I actually seen you and heard you
Talking
ask
to
them
somebody?
what their name, what they do here while videoing, just because she asked you what you were doing. or she
When
could help.
people come up to me, I ask them what their name and their title is. Same way I'm going to ask you what your name and title is, sir.
So
Hi, how are you?
What is your reason for doing this?
Hi.
Give me an answer.
Hi. No, whoa.
This guy right here needs to be fired immediately. Immediately. This guy needs to be fired immediately and never work for the government again. This guy is insane. This guy is insane. He doesn't understand at all that he is a public servant. This guy really thinks he has some kind of authority over the people that pay him. This guy here is insane. Watch this guy, this guy right here. This guy's insane.
Well, relax. I don't owe you an answer. I don't owe you an answer.
I don't know you an answer either.
Okay. Can I get your name,
Want to
sir?
play fair? We can play fair.
I don't see how that makes sense.
Here's how it's going to go. You can either stop recording, or you're going to have to leave the building, because the employees don't want you here, and I've been done talking.
Can I get your name, sir?
Making people
I don't
uncomfortable.
have
I had to stop it. Wait a minute.
to give you my name. I'm just security here.
Let's do it again.
So what is
Hi, how are you?
What is your
Wait.
reason for doing this?
Hi.
Give me an answer.
Hi. No, whoa. Well, relax.
asked
I don't owe you an answer. I don't owe you an answer.
I don't know you an answer either.
Okay. Can I get your name,
Want to
sir?
play fair? We can play fair.
I don't see how that makes sense.
Here's how it's going to go. You can either stop recording, or you're going to have to leave the building, because the employees don't want you here, and I've been done talking.
Can I get your name, sir?
Making people
I don't have to
uncomfortable.
give you my name. I'm just security here at the station.
We're just asking you to please
So you
stop
can either
You're making people, you're not breaking the law. You have a right to record in a public facility. Postal 7. Postal 7. It's in every government, every public facility has a Postal 7 that lets them know that Homeland Security says that everyone can come in and record in a public facility. That's the Postal 7 from Homeland Security. And you have the constitutional right, the First Amendment. You see, freedom of the press. Right. You see, freedom of the press means anyone can be an independent journalist. Right? Anything in public, you can record. It doesn't matter about people's feelings, especially public servants. Public servants are supposed to get recorded in the courses of their duty to make sure that there's transparency, to make sure that the money that we're paying them is used properly. So we are supposed to go into these buildings and record our public officials in the course of their duties. We're supposed to. It's a First Amendment right. Now, if you feel like you don't want to be recorded as a public servant, then you should quit that job. Because in every public building, you're being recorded. And if people don't feel like being recorded when they walk into a public building, can they tell the manager of that building to cut the cameras off because they don't want to be recorded? You have no expectation of privacy in public. Why is it that they can record you, but you can't? They feel as though you can't record them. You pay them. You have a right to record them. Homeland Security wrote the Postal 7 to let them know that the public can record them, and you have a First Amendment right to record public officials in public facilities. So why do these people, these public servants, why do they think that this is okay? Why do they think they can use the police to enforce their feelings? Because it's been going on for so long. Because the police are lynchmen for public officials. That's why. And the police have been getting qualified immunity for doing all of the inhumane things that they've been doing to the American states and American state citizens. And the Department of Justice sees this and does nothing about it. These officers, this security company contract should be terminated. Any security company that works for any government building that harasses anyone recording, tells them they have to stop recording, or tries to tell them to leave because they're recording in a public facility, any security company that has security officers that tells the public that they can't record in public, that security company's contract should be terminated immediately. Immediately. You don't know the law. You're enforcing feelings. That's not your job.
I'm not going to stop recording because I'm just not going to. It's my constitutional right. I do have business here.
What is your business here?
I do have business here.
You can record anywhere outside, off the property, but you cannot be inside the building.
I can record inside the building, that is for sure. I'm not harassing anyone. I'm not bothering anyone. People are coming up to me, bothering me.
But you're going to have to leave today.
Excuse me?
You're going to have to leave. Because if you don't leave,
You're
I'll have to
obviously
leave
bothering
this.
everybody because everybody's wondering why you're doing this.
And I explained to at least 3 different people why I'm doing
Okay,
it.
explain it to me. You said you're making a
Well, I don't know who you are.
Explain it to me.
I have no idea who you are. I've explained it to you. I've explained it to 2 other people exactly what I'm doing here.
Documentary, that's it.
That is not
asked
that's not what I said actually, but
Okay,
You get asked a simple question, you cannot give an answer.
I've answered 3 different people, and I don't even have to answer anyone.
Then
I don't have to.
answer your.
Sir, I didn't come up to you. I don't want to play games with you. I didn't come up to you, sir. You're escalating the situation. You're causing a disturbance.
Situation. I asked you a simple, direct question that you cannot
But you're
answer.
coming up to me, sir, and I'm not. I didn't come up to you. I don't know who you are.
Are you going to leave or do I need to get the police down here?
So you can call whoever you need to call. Normally, law enforcement enforces laws. There's no law being broken.
Are you going to leave, or do I have to get a gun down here to force you to leave? Because you are practicing your First Amendment right, and no one likes it. So basically, public servants don't obey the Constitution. Public servants don't obey the Constitution. Before you get a job with the government, you should take a test on knowing the Constitution so that you don't violate nobody's constitutional rights. because this is a violation of his constitutional rights right here. This is a violation of the law. Title 18, USC 242. That's what this is. Deprivation of rights under the color of law. Title 18, USC 242. That's exactly what this is. These people are trying to deprive him of his constitutional rights up under the color of law. Because if they knew the law, the First Amendment, they would be inviting. They would walk him around, show him things. They would be cordial and accommodating. But since they don't know the law and don't respect the Constitution, right, this is how they act. They're tyrants. If you don't respect the Constitution, you are committing treason. You are a tyrant. And that's what's been going on this land for over 150 years, since 1865, since they created black codes. They have been using black codes over the Constitution since 1865. That's why they have people call themselves colors, so that they don't have to abide by the Constitution or the law. This is the purpose of them creating their 1865 black codes, to commit treason, to commit terrorism, to commit genocide, and to steal from the American states and the American state citizens. Period.
Here, sir.
We have regulations. We don't have to be laws.
You have regulations?
We have to keep our place secure.
What,
We don't
what
know
about
what
it?
you're doing here.
I've explained.
Listen to it. We have regulations. They don't have to be laws. So your regulations are over the law. Your regulations are over the Constitution. That's what you're saying. Your regulations are over the Constitution, the law of the land. You made up something over the Constitution. That's what you're saying. Impossible. That's treason. You can't make up anything over the Constitution. The Constitution is the law of the land. Nothing is over the Constitution. If you try to make anything over the Constitution, you are committing treason. Then that's just what's going on this land. Tyranny, treason.
Explained it 3 times to people who have
Not explain
identified
that
this.
to me.
Who are you that
Why
I need
do
to explain it
tell
to you?
Who I am so that you can.
Why do I need to tell you what I'm doing? Why? It goes
Why?
both ways. Why do I need to
Because
explain to you what I'm doing here?
Doing something that nobody else does. We have to keep our place secure. Okay?
Keep
You
it
understand?
secure.
There is personal and private
Why do you think
information,
there is security?
documentation.
Where do you think that word comes from?
I'm sure security is here to keep the area
Exactly.
secure.
Yes,
Exactly.
Not
Are
from
they
peaceful,
here trying to
not
get
from
you
peaceful
out of
citizens. Yeah, I don't
You're
need to
being
let.
peaceful, yes, but the main issue here is that there's personal and private information being discussed here, and you're
This is a place
recording.
of business. Nobody comes in here.
That
HIPAA laws. HIPAA laws do not apply to you. HIPAA laws clearly state that they have to create the privacy. So if there's anything that's private that they're discussing in public, it's not on you, it's on them. They're supposed to have offices to bring people if there's anything that they're discussing that is of a sensitive matter. They're not supposed to discuss sensitive things in the public. So HIPAA laws do not apply to you. HIPAA laws do not apply to you. Plain and simple.
it's illegal. You cannot record
We don't
personal
know
and
who
private
you are. We don't know
information.
what your credentials are. Or documentary for who? For your TikTok?
I have no idea what your credentials are either, sir. I don't.
I work here.
Okay, and I work for
Well,
myself.
what-
I work for myself.
What is your business here?
I've
Are you here
I've
for
explained it.
unemployment?
I've explained
Are you
it.
here for any of these services?
I've explained it many times, sir.
You have
Many,
not
many
explained that
times.
to me. You have avoided it.
Again,
I am asking you, why are
I have
you here?
the reason why I'm not
What is
explaining
your
it to you.
business here?
The reason why I'm not explaining to you, sir, is because you have refused over and over again to identify yourself
Why
to
do
me.
I need to identify?
Because you are a public servant, sir. That's why you need to identify
you not
yourself
there
to me.
for a public-
You are
What are
not.
you
You
doing?
are not only a public servant. You're a public servant who is attacking me, sir.
I'm
He's
attacking
not
you?
attacking you.
Yeah, you are.
serious?
You. By
Yes,
keep on
you
saying
are.
by harassing me and saying, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?"
Yes.
I wasn't bothering you.
What we are doing here.
You came from your desk
You
to
need
come
to
to
turn
me.
this situation around. You are harassing us. Why are you recording?
I wasn't even
What is
speaking
your
to any
business?
of you.
You are not.
You see how they try to flip it around? They all walk up to him, but they're not harassing him. This isn't harassing him. Calling the police, telling him to leave. All of this is not harassing him. These are public servants. They're there to serve you. They get paid by your tax dollars. And you have a right to record them. They're recording you. But they don't think that they're harassing this man. That's how insane they are. North Atlantic Treaty Organization, Department of Justice, Homeland Security, United Nations. God, what is wrong with y'all? I would really like to know, because y'all see these videos and do nothing. Absolute, you are dirt. You are what's at the bottom of a kitty litter box, a filthy, nasty kitty litter box. That's what you are. You are the scum that is at the bottom of a stanky, nasty kitty litter box. North Atlantic Treaty Organization, 1880 Treaty of Madrid, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, Title 18, 8 U.S.C. 1324, Department of Justice, the Geneva Convention, United Nations. This is what these people are violating. And these are the things that you are supposed to be upholding. And you're not. You are trash. C197-36715 L. Row Al of In the Guys We Trust Ministry, American. You are trash. North Atlantic Treaty Organization, Department of Justice, United Nations, you are trash.
Not here for any of the services that we provide. You have no business.
I wasn't here. I wasn't even wanting to speak to anyone.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
See, look, you're escalating the situation.
Of course I'm escalating it. What is your business here? What is your purpose here?
Why don't you explain it to him since I explained it to you?
Because obviously I'm.
I explained it to you, right? Did I not tell you my name and what I'm doing here?
Online journalist writing some kind of.
See, this proves a point that no one listens when somebody's trying. You ask what I'm doing here, but you don't even literally listen to what I say, right?
Just because I don't remember the exact words,
It happened
doesn't
2
mean
minutes
I
ago.
don't understand what you're trying to do. So,
Okay.
But the situation,
We have
the
a
issue,
procedure where we can allow people in to explain what we do and how it gets done, etc. That's easy. It's been a while since that's happened, but nobody really comes and does
Are you
it.
supervisor here?
I am not.
So what? I don't
Why
understand.
does it have to be a supervisor? Why can't I come to the front lines and defend what we're doing here?
Defend.
I mean, you're defending it from the wrong person.
Defend.
Why?
Because I'm not a threat to anything here. I've not shown that I'm a threat.
We don't know what
You
you're
can't
going
just.
to.
Did you hear him? Come to the front line and defend. Like he's at war with somebody. Bro, you in a public facility. Who you at war with, bro? What you defending? What you defending, bro? What front line are you talking about? The insanity, bro. The insanity. Oh my God.
You cannot just say that we don't know you're a threat, so you automatically are a threat. That's not how these
I
things
didn't
work.
say you're a threat. I said I don't know if you're a threat, but you're recording video in an area that is supposed to be.
Did you talk to the police department? Oh, the police department's on the way? Great.
What is
I
your
appreciate that.
purpose here?
I appreciate
What
that.
is your business with this office?
I've already explained it, sir.
You have not explained it to me.
Can you, if you identify yourself to
No,
me, I will
I do
I
not
will
have
identify
to do
myself to
that.
you. I don't have to do it either, sir. I
What's your
told
name?
you my name already.
And if you can't tell me what you're doing here, then you have no right to be here.
I do have a right.
And I
Is this a
have the
public
right
building?
To get you out of here.
Is this a public building?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I have a right to be
There's a reason
here.
that security
But you're not receiving
in this
or-
building.
I don't-
Whenever we
my
feel
business
that
is not to
nobody
receive
belongs
services,
here,
it's
we
to-
call security
Sign
to
on the door
escort you
says
off
no
the
loitering,
premises.
which means you
I'm
can't
not
be-
loitering. Loitering
Does
would
that
come in
make
here and
any
just
sense
not
to
do
you at
anything.
all? Obviously, it does not.
What does make sense?
You just
See, now you're not.
I'm not asking anyone any questions.
You're asking questions. Why they work here? Who they
You guys are like, I don't understand. You guys are you're attacking me for what?
here as long as you're recording.
They don't have a choice on whether who can come in and cannot. So what is? No, you will
You
not.
want me to attack you? I can
No,
attack
you cannot. No, you cannot.
What?
And I guarantee you won't.
Oh, yeah?
Look, he's ready to attack.
You want to escalate? We can escalate this.
Let's just go in.
Whatever you want. I'm trying to de-escalate, but you can escalate whatever you want, and I'll be here for it. Okay?
What
Thanks.
is your business here? State.
The police should remove this man from the
Should.
building.
Yes.
You should be removed from the
You should
building.
be fired.
You're the one causing. You're disturbing
hands on my
the peace.
causing the disturbance.
What threat am I?
What?
You just said that if I want you to attack me, you'll
Taking
attack me.
words as threats.
No,
Fine.
he just had to calm you down because you obviously can't control your own
Because
emotions.
they know what I'm capable of.
What?
I don't think
What?
it's capable of much of anything,
Right.
except maybe just talking.
That's all you are. All talk.
I don't want
What
to. I
is
don't
your
want to. I
business
don't want to fight with you.
State your business
No,
here.
you're trying to escalate.
I don't even want to speak to any of you.
Listen here,
I'm
you're
gonna wait
trying
I'm
to
waiting for law
escalate.
enforcement. I don't need to turn the camera off, sir. This is a constitutionally protected activity.
Actually,
You understand
in a
that?
place
For your
with
rights.
private information.
There is no private information
You know
here.
who
Yes,
fought
there
for your
is.
rights? Me.
They do.
If you so then you should be upholding them, number one, above
I am
everyone.
not a law enforcement officer. I don't care for that.
Okay.
I fought for my rights and yours, and I'm not going to jump
Okay.
on that.
All right.
I understand.
I don't
that you
care
have
for
that.
the law.
What I want to know is what is your business in this office?
I've
Did you
explained.
request to come in and
I
do
did
that?
not- I didn't
there
request.
are procedures in place for that.
I didn't
I
request.
tried to communicate that.
I didn't request to come in anywhere. It was my mistake, I guess. I thought this was a public building, is it not?
It is.
Okay, then I have a right to be here.
People,
I have a right to
you have
enter.
a right to be here to conduct business that this office conducts. If you do not have anything to do with any of the services that we provide, what are you doing here?
Loitering.
No, not loitering.
Why?
I told you.
Why?
Not loitering. Just because you say it's loitering,
Reasonably asked to leave the premises.
it's not loitering.
Yes, it is. That is
Not
the very
loitering.
definition.
I've literally told you my purpose.
Wow.
I just told you my purpose 5 minutes ago.
Not the reason why.
We got an officer who
Great. I can't wait to talk to the law enforcement officers. Hopefully they educate you guys here today and we can move on, and I'm going to be the one that's going to educate. Okay. Well, hey, if the law enforcement officers aren't educated, then maybe they
Wow.
will violate my rights. Let's see, but they will be held accountable. And just like you guys are going to be held accountable. Hi, sir. How are you? Sure. Who are you,
This
sir?
guy.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Manager Tom Bonkowski.
Tom? Nice to meet you, Tom.
This man, Tom. This man right here. Me personally, I'm glad this man is over this office. Because the rest of them people crazy. Now watch Tom. Watch Tom. You saw how they acted. Now, this is the guy that's over the building. Okay? You saw how the rest of them acted. Insane. Now, watch Tom. Watch this. You saw what they said. Now, watch Tom.
Let's figure out what's going on.
Sure, yeah, I have no problem talking to you.
What can we do for you?
Hey, Tom. So, my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering some content for a story here in the publicly accessible areas, just documenting, the brochures you have here and different things of that nature, only in the publicly accessible areas. I'm not looking to do any interviews with any of your employees here. I was confronted by several of them asking me what I was doing. I explained to them what I was doing.
Right.
They called security anyway, and now security is, trying to escalate the situation, and I'm trying to de-escalate this, and it's getting real out of hand now. Law enforcement's coming, and I'm just trying to exercise my rights of freedom of press here peacefully.
Sure.
That's it.
How much more are you going to, what do you want to take pictures?
Well, I was taking pictures of the brochures and everything that you guys have, and just to get a sense and idea what you guys accomplish here and what services that you have openly ready for people to take, applications, things of that nature, and just the comings and goings of what's going on here. That's all.
I'd walk you around and show you what we have.
Yeah, that would be fine. I would rather, I want to wait for law enforcement at this time because I need to explain to them exactly what's going on, so that way I don't want them coming up behind me or anything. So I appreciate that, and then if anybody else would have told me that, it would have been great. But, some people don't even want to identify themselves, so I don't like saying, they're like, what are you doing? And I say, hi, how are you? What is your name? And they don't want to tell it to me. It becomes a big problem at that point. So I'm just going to wait for law enforcement right now till they get here so I can talk to them, and then we can have a discussion after that if you'd like.
No problem.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. Hi, sir. How?
Cool ass Tom. All right. Now, here comes the police. Here comes the gun. You saw how these people acted, right? These public servants. Especially Juan, right? But big kudos, big ups to Tom. Tom the coolest. I'd say some cool Caucasians. But that was the coolest Caucasian. Tom laid back like, yeah, bro, come on, I'll show you, bro. It ain't no big deal. What's happening? You did? But in walks 5-0, baby. Ooh, wait. It's been a go down.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
You mind if I get your name and badge number?
David Williams, 4416.
Thank you, Officer Williams. I appreciate it.
What's going on? You got him, he's coming in, he's asking people.
Wait. Now, the lies. We all watched the video. We all saw what happened. Now watch what they tell the police. You see how come, this is why people wind up dead. Because of lies. Straight lies. These people straight lie to the police so that the police can do you some harm. That's why they should be defunded. Because no one should be able to just lie to the police and, the police just automatically just come and just do you some harm. It doesn't make any sense. But that's just what's going on here. Watch this. Listen to the lies.
Who asked you?
There was a couple more back there that also
He's
asked.
refusing to leave, refusing to put up his
So this is the manager over here, Tom, that I just spoke with. No, I'm not. You are such a liar. I am recording. Can I tell you what I'm doing here, sir? Sure. My name is Sean. I'm an
You heard
independent
what he
journalist.
said?
I'm just taking some pictures of.
Asking people personal questions. Walking up to people, asking them their names. and stuff. That's what they're saying. But people are walking up to him. We all saw it. People walking up to him. What are you doing? And he introduced himself. Hi, I'm Sean. What's your name? What? The insanity of it all, man.
Video in the publicly accessible areas of this public building here, which is my constitutional right. And people have come up to me. Several people have come to me, asked me what I'm doing. So I asked them, hi, how are you? My name is Sean. What's your name? What's your title? That's the context of how I'm talking to people. The security guards painting it in a way different picture. The manager, Tom, has no problem with me being here. So I don't understand. I have a right to be here. I'm exercising my rights peacefully. I don't understand what's the issue here. I'm not escalating the situation. I'm not causing a disturbance, and I'm not, trying to interrupt business or anything. That's not my goal here.
He pissed.
He's the manager over there.
He is the manager.
Okay.
See this guy? That guy there, he's gonna hurt somebody. This guy, somebody needs to check his background. Someone needs to, because something's up with this guy right here. See this guy here, man, this guy, he's not right. I think FBI should do a raid on this home,
You guys listening?
his shed,
State
his
building, public
barn.
place. I'm talking to you.
I don't give a crap. I'm not listening.
I'm talking to you.
Ooh, I don't give a
State
crap.
building. I'll talk to you. State building, public place. Don't escalate the situation. I have every right to be here and every right to record.
They have every right to tell you to leave
No,
and to leave.
I guarantee I don't leave.
Okay? I don't care what you guarantee.
Okay, guarantee you.
I'm telling you, this guy here,
May I
man.
ask you just to make sure you're confused?
I don't want to. I don't know. We're past the point of you telling me what I'm gonna
I
do.
said, can I ask? I
No,
didn't tell you.
I don't want to talk to you anymore, sir. You can talk all you'd like.
Right.
You can't just escalate
right.
the situation and try and.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I was
Yes, you
from the
did.
beginning. You're the one that got defensive when I asked you what you were
No,
doing.
sir. That's
I'm
not true.
supposed to get
That's
defensive.
not
You're
true.
not supposed to be asking me what I'm doing. What's your
You're
problem?
gonna make sure to edit that video so it shows that too.
I mean,
Edit.
nothing to edit.
Nothing to edit.
You have a great day.
There's nothing to edit. Nothing whatsoever.
Right. Now you go edit something. Now you go edit something. Oh, you get what I'm saying? This is how they work, though. Now watch this. Wait. Is y'all ready for the action? Is y'all ready for the action? Action.
Public building right here, so I mean, as long as he's up in here and he's not trying to film people's
Personal
stuff, you know.
offices, private offices, restricted areas.
Ask him not to film the computers, but yet he keeps turning the camera towards the computers.
Escalate.
Yeah, I can ask people whatever questions I want, but that's not even my point here today.
What type of business is me?
You can ask anybody anything, sir.
I'm out on this.
Yeah, because, sir, and I appreciate, listen, you're law enforcement, and I appreciate you not enforcing people's feelings here today. Thank you, sir. I
Big
appreciate you.
kudos.
You stay safe out there, okay?
Big ups. Big up.
Honor and then 2 walk of shames. Incredible.
Walk about it to walk of shame.
Thank you, sir. Just want to shake your hand. Thank you for
Tom the man.
your treating me with respect. Sure. I really appreciate that. Thank
Tom
you.
need a raise.
Their biggest concern was that when we have clients in here and they're working on the computers, a lot of them have sensitive information. And
That's not my intention at all. That's not my intention to get
that's
anything
fine.
with sensitive
I mean,
information.
you know, but as far as materials and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is a public space. I would just bring up to your attention, Tom, that there was a gentleman. He didn't identify himself. Excuse me. He didn't identify himself to me, but he said he
Why?
wasn't a supervisor. I asked him if he was a supervisor. He came out here and was very aggressive towards me and
Why?
basically said, if you want me to, I'm like, listen, stop attacking me, because I felt that he was attacking me with, saying, what are you doing here? I'm trying to just want him to identify himself. And he said, if you want me to really attack you, I'll attack you. So it escalated to a point where it's not going to shine a good light on your office here when I publish my story. And you seem like a great guy, and, that you're fair. And I just would like it if I don't know his name to tell you, but I guess you'll see him in the video. I think that
He was
there
out of
should
pocket.
be some, coaching involved in that scenario.
Oh, he
that
should be
situation.
fired.
When we get done.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time. You have a great day, okay? Stay safe. Thank you.
All right,